You can make it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Adjust. Are we live now? Yeah. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody who's live right now. How exciting. We're doing yoga together. Whoop, whoop. Wonderful. All right. So, welcome, everyone. If this is your first time ever doing yoga with me, take a deep breath, relax. Even if it's not your first time, smile, and just relax and enjoy the experience. Have fun, keep a sense of humor. So good for our bodies. When we do our practice, I want to make sure that we are connected. Hold on. I'm going to fix the light. Bill, the light fell down. That's okay. That's okay. It's, we can fix that. Or Bill can. Wait a minute. This is like Pete the cat. Did Pete get upset? Goodness, no. He just kept on. Thank you. There. This is our quality production. So anyway, so I do yoga with my preschoolers now. And we do 3 cleansing breaths at the beginning of our practice. And they kind of go up like this. We can do it together. We put our hands here, take a big deep breath, hands go up, and then we exhale, we open up our arms, palms facing up toward the ceiling, and then we bring our hands back here to our heart, another deep breath. Exhaling our arms down, and then one more time we breathe in, and then we exhale and bring our arms down. Well, my friend, I have one little friend in my class who likes to race. He's very competitive. And I told him to take 3 deep breaths. And he goes, done, like this. Because he, I got my breaths done fast. And what's next? And it was so cute. And it was so wonderful. But when we do yoga, right, we want to connect with our bodies. And we want to, if we're doing something really fast just to get it done, we miss the whole experience of connecting to our body and the miracle that's going on as we do any kind of physical practice. So when we slowly take a breath and we notice our lungs expanding and our diaphragm lifting to make space for our lungs, and then we exhale and feel our tummy go down. And kind of we feel the relaxation response that comes in our shoulders and our jaw. We can notice how everything is connected, and we can notice how our body is moving and working to make room for functions to happen. And we get to just connect with the miracle of our physicality. So anyway, I just welcome you and invite you to, as you practice, to slow down and notice how your body's feeling, how your breath is feeling, where you're feeling it, where your body is engaged and where it's relaxed, so that you can get just the most mindful experience from your yoga practice. All right, so here we go. Hopefully nothing else falls on us. I don't think so, but if it doesn't, that's okay. We'll just keep on going. All right, so let's go ahead and lift our heart. Draw our shoulders back over our hips, our bellies pulled in slightly. My thumb and my pointer finger are connected. I'm going to take a nice deep inhale. And I'm going to exhale and relax my jaw and my shoulders all the way down through my sit bones. With each inhale, imagine your air going up through your spine, up through the top of your head. Exhaling down your spine, down through your sit bones, into the ground below. Notice where your legs are connected to your mat. Pleasant smile on your face. And go ahead and set an intention for your practice here this evening. Just what you would like to come away with from your time here on your mat. And we might all set an intention of compassion and loving kindness today for ourselves and for our families and for our community. We can all be connected under that intention. But also have your own, if you have a personal one, and focus on that too. All right. Now go ahead and open up your eyes if they were closed. And we're going to straighten out that right arm. And we're going to put our left hand over our fingers and straighten that elbow and gently pull our fingers back. Feel that stretch in your forearm. Then we're going to inhale to our pinky, gently pulling back. And then to our ring finger, middle finger. Go with each breath, inhaling to the next finger. Exhaling, gently pulling back. And then we're going to reach underneath to our thumb and gently pull down. Nice little twisting stretch. And then release and bring both hands back down to our leg. Now we're going to inhale and straighten out that left arm. Right hand goes over our fingers, gently pulling back. And then we'll inhale to our pinky, gently pulling back. Ring finger. Middle finger, noticing that stretch going up through your hand into your wrist and forearm. Pointer finger. And then reaching underneath to our thumb, gently pulling down. Nice little twisting stretch. And then we'll release and bring both hands back down to our legs. Next inhale, we're going to roll those wrists up to the ceiling. And then exhale, roll them the other way. And bring those hands down to our legs. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, we're going to bring our chin down to our chest. Take your right hand behind your head. Relax your shoulders and your jaw and gently put a little pressure on the back of your head. And release and inhale our head back up. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Right hand goes around the back side of our head. Little pressure there on the side. And release. Inhale ourselves back up. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Left hand goes around the side of our head. Little pressure there. Relaxing that right shoulder. And release and inhale our head back up. And now we're just going to roll our head around on top of our spine, bringing everything back into alignment. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Relaxing those shoulders down through our legs. Relaxing our lower back. Notice that tingling feeling going through your arms and your hands. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and open up our eyes. We're going to take this block and set it to the side. I like to sit on my block. I didn't mention that to people. You might have saw it when my light fell. I was sitting on a block. That helps me to be more comfortable when I'm sitting there in lotus position. And I encourage everyone to do that if you like to. Okay, now we're going to come up to all fours for cat-cow. So we've got our wrists under our shoulders, our fingers are spread out, and my feet are flat on my mat here. On our next inhale, we're going to drop our belly down, look straight ahead, and our tailbone's going to go up. Look up toward the ceiling. Exhale, we're going to roll our back up, look back down at our thighs, push your hands and feet into the mat, extending through your shoulders. Inhale, drop that belly down. You should feel a nice stretch in your tummy. Exhale, roll our back up, tucking that tailbone under. Inhale, drop that belly down one more time. Exhale, rolling our back up. As we push our hands into the mat, we kind of turn our elbows in toward each other. And then we're going to come back to neutral back here. We're going to inhale, pick up our right hand and our left knee, balancing here, pushing that left hand into the mat. We're going to extend through that right arm, palms facing left, reaching with that right arm, and then we're going to reach back with our back toe there. Ooh, I can see myself there. I'm a little more like in a straight line. That's cool. Reaching, pulling our belly in, extending through those limbs. Exhale, hand and knee come back down, adjusting. We're going to inhale, pick up our left hand and our right knee, extending through that left arm and back through that right leg. Push that right hand into the mat, belly's pulled in, and really try to extend. Feel your muscles engaging as we're reaching to the two sides of the room. Exhale, hand and knee come back down. Now, we're going to do low lunges next. So, we're going to inhale, and we're going to take that right knee, swing it around, and bring that right foot up inside of our right hand. And we're going to slide that left knee back. All right, so we've got a nice lunge here. You want to make sure your ankle is right under your knee to protect that knee joint. So we're going to take our right hand inside of our foot and walk our hands forward and just kind of lower your torso down toward the mat so you get this really nice stretch through that right quad and your right hip. You can bend that left elbow. Notice your breath, nice and deep. All right, now we're going to inhale ourselves back up. Take our right hand out to the side now of our right foot on the outside of it. And we're going to lift. So we want to kind of check our balance. We're going to notice where we're at, make little adjustments. Push that right foot into the mat, lifting our torso. And then our arms are going to go straight up to the ceiling. Now my palms are facing each other. My belly's pulled in, chin is up, shoulders away from my ears. I can hold a ball in between my head, like pretend like you're holding a ball between your hands to engage those upper arms. On our next inhale, we're just going to tilt our head up to look up toward the ceiling, and our hands are going to go back a little bit there. Opening up through our chest. Notice the adjustments your body's making. And then we're going to inhale our hands back up. Exhale, hands come down. Very nice. Now we're just going to rock back and bring that right knee back. I'm going to sleep so good tonight doing this yoga. Woo, my body's just going to be like, time to sleep. Okay, inhale after I have a glass of wine. But this is, yeah. Okay, so we're going to inhale, bring our left knee around. Our left foot goes inside of our hands. Oh, I got a little cramp there. I'm going to slide that right knee back. And then we're going to adjust, bringing that left hand inside of our foot. Slowly walk our hands forward, bending our elbows, bringing our torso down. Relax your lower back. We let gravity do the work here. We really relax through these stretches. The only things that are engaged are the things that have to be to support our weight, and then we let gravity do the work here. So in relaxing our lower back is an important part of that through a lot of these poses. So we're going to inhale ourselves up, and that left hand goes outside of our foot, and we're going to inhale and lift, looking straight ahead, making our adjustments. Hands go up, palms facing each other, belly's pulled in. Next inhale, I'm just going to lean back and look up toward the ceiling. Nice big stretch through that right quad. Very good. Inhale, hands come back up. Exhale, hands come down. We're going to rock back. Bring that left foot back. Come back to cat-cow, spread out those fingers, and we're gonna get ready for, you might like bring your spine back into alignment, kind of do a little cat-cow motion here. Bring everything back, and then tuck those toes under and lift up to down dog. So, down dog. Our hands are shoulder width apart. I've got the balls of my hands, or is it the heel of your hand? The heel of your hand is on your mat. Spread out those fingers. We're looking back at our knees. You want to lift your sit bones up toward the ceiling. Tilt your pelvis forward a little bit. You want to feel that nice stretch in the backs of your legs. So work on straightening your legs if you can. Lower your heels maybe a little bit. Pull your belly in, and your belly will come up under your rib cage there. That's really good that's like internal organ yoga. As we pull our belly in up under our rib cage, it lets things move around in there. Inversions are really good for our digestive system and everything. It gets everything moving around and gets the blood all flowing in places it might not usually flow to. All right, now, next inhale. We're going to bring our feet up between our hands so you can walk your feet up or hop. And we're going to stay folded over for ragdoll. So we're going to relax down our spine. We're looking behind us. My shoulders are relaxed. My head. Shake your head. No. Nod your head. Yes. We're going to inhale and bend our elbows. Hold our elbows here. And we'll seesaw our arms back and forth. And then up and down. And then release those elbows. Bring our hands down to the mat. Now on our next inhale, we're going to walk our hands 45 degrees to the left. Put a little pressure on that right hand. Twist here. Big stretch in the backs of our legs. Nice little twist in our spine. And we're getting a nice stretch through that right side. Like kind of down through our rib cage and our shoulder there. And now we're going to walk those hands back to center. Relax down our spine. Doesn't this feel good? I miss doing this class with everybody. We're going to inhale and walk our hands over to the right. Little pressure on that left hand. Relax your lower back a little bit. Get a nice twist. Notice that stretch in the backs of your legs. That stretch through your left side up into your shoulder. And release. Coming back to center. Let's just hang everything loose again because we did a little a little twist. And then we're going to slowly inhale and come back up. Our arms are hanging loose. Slowly come up like a rag doll. One vertebrae at a time, lifting that sternum. Opening our heart. Shoulders come over our hips, belly's pulled in. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, relaxing down our spine. Spreading out those toes. Very nice. Ta-da, we made it up. Isn't it wonderful? Oh, glorious. Okay, here we go. And we're going to do our 3 sun salutes. This gets our whole body warmed up, ready for our more dynamic standing poses. All right, breathe with me. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling, big stretch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway to flat back. Exhale, hands come on that mat here, and we're going to step back to plank. Now think about your plank here. Try to get a nice straight line, belly's pulled in, and we're going to exhale and chaturanga. So when we chaturanga, we're going to bend our elbows. Keep your elbows by your ribs and slowly lower yourself down. Now we're going to inhale to cobra. Kind of squeeze your glutes and lift your shoulders. Nice little bend in our back. Maybe look up to the ceiling. And then we're going to exhale. Kind of bring your chest down a little bit. Bend your knees. Tuck those toes under. And we're lifting up to down dog. Pushing the heels of our hands into the mat. Looking back at our knees. Spreading out those fingers. Nice deep breaths through our nose. That belly's coming up under our rib cage.
Lowering our heels a little bit. Get that nice stretch in the backs of your legs. All right, next inhale, we're going to walk those feet up between our hands, lifting halfway to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling, big stretch. Exhale, heart center. Okay, we'll do 2 more just like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. And chaturanga down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. 5 big breaths here in down dog. Keep that head nice and loose. Lifting those sit bones up toward the ceiling, tilting our pelvis forward. Turning our elbows in gently toward each other. Extending through those shoulders. Inhale, feet come up between our hands to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, heart center. And we're going to go one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands on the mat. You can step or hop back to plank and chaturanga down. Inhale, cobra. You can do like a little cobra like this, or you can push your hands into the mat. Either way, we just want to get that nice arch in our back. Exhale, down dog. All right, in this down dog, let's bend our knees left and right, getting a little deeper stretch in the back of each leg, keeping our head nice and loose. Belly is pulled up in under our rib cage, tilting that pelvis forward. Very good. Next inhale, feet come up between our hands, lifting halfway to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, heart center. Relaxing our jaw, down our shoulders, down our spine. Spread out those toes. Very nice. Okay, very good. Moving on. We're all warmed up. I'm going to move my mat a little bit. A little bit. There. Am I still good here? Yeah. Okay, now we're going to do our standing poses. So our standing poses, we start with a vinyasa. It's kind of the same as a sun salute, but then we swing into our standing poses. It just makes for graceful, dynamic, strength-building transitions. So we're going to inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, plank. And chaturanga down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. All right. Now, next inhale, shift your weight to your left foot. And we're going to swing that right foot up and around. Turning our left foot out. Pushing our right foot into the mat. Arms come up for warrior one. So you're facing straight ahead. Palms are facing each other. Left leg is nice and straight. Toes are spread out. If balancing is an issue, you can walk your right foot out to the side a little bit. Very nice. Think about your right knee being right on top of your foot. All right. Now we're going to transition into warrior two. So we're going to take a big inhale and we're going to exhale. Our left arm's going to go back. Our right arm's going to go forward. And then we're going to turn our gaze and look over those right fingertips. Shoulders away from our ears. Reaching to the two sides of the room. Think about that right knee being right over your ankle. Kind of open up in that right leg a little bit. Inhale, bend that right arm. Arm comes down to elbow. We're going to, let's get our block. That's always good. You can put your block here if you want. So you can leave your arm here on your leg. Put your hand on your block here, or you can bring your hand down to the mat. I'm going to put my hand here because my body needs to get used to all these poses again. So we're going to bring this arm up to the ceiling like that. Think about having a straight line from the tip of your left hand down to your left heel. And our palm is facing right, and we're going to reach up to the ceiling so you're opening up your rib cage, that left rib cage. Put a little pressure on that right leg. Very good. Now we're going to exhale, bring that left arm down and lift, pushing into that right foot. Woo, shooey, it's a beautiful sunset. My sunset is right out that window, and it's very cool that the sun is setting and I'm doing yoga with you guys. It kind of looks like this in the back here, but the sun is setting back over there, if you can picture that. Okay, so wonderful. Sunset yoga. Okay, so now we're going to twist, right? We're going to do a twisting extended angle. So we're going to reach forward with that left hand. Inhale, twist to the right. Take that left elbow over your right leg. Left hand is on your right shoulder. Our right hand is behind our back, relaxing down our spine. Looking over that right shoulder, we want to twist our spine as much as we can. Keep that left leg straight and strong. Nice deep yoga breathing. All right, and then we're going to release and untwist and lift. Woo! Let the blood flow come back into that quad. Working so hard for us. So good. Right, now we're going to do our awesome triangle pose. So good. We've got that block by our foot. Perfect. We're going to turn our torso to face straight ahead. And then we're going to hinge at our hips, keeping that right leg straight, and reach forward with our arms. You're going to feel a nice big stretch come up through the back of that right leg. And our hands are going to come down to our block. Next, inhale, we're going to take that left arm to the side and then up to the ceiling, opening up to the left. You're going to feel that big stretch come up here, all the way up to your groin muscles in there. All those good ligaments and tendons and everything. And we're turning and looking up through those left fingertips. Nice little twist in our spine. Push your right hand into the mat and reach up to the ceiling with that left hand. You can even open up with the left. Some people hyperextend here because their body likes to do that. So if your body is like that, then go for it. Exhale. Bring that left hand down. All right, we're going to lift. Now, we're going to do prayer hands behind the back today too. So I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing behind my back, but you keep that right leg forward. I'm going to go this way. So prayer hands behind the back is we bring our hands back here behind us, and you could just stay right here. Lifting your torso, drawing your shoulders back, you're going to feel that nice stretch in your shoulders. Now, you might wrap your pinky around your other hand and flip those hands so you have a little teepee back there, and then kind of bring your palms together, and you can kind of walk your hands up your spine, maybe bringing the heels of your hands closer together. But like I said, you could stay, flip the other way around. The thing is you want to feel that nice stretch in your shoulders. So we're going to turn, and we're going to turn and face that right leg. Chin is up, lifting our heart, arms are back. We're going to lead with our sternum, hinge at our hips, and bring our torso down toward that right leg. Relax down your spine. Look toward your shin. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Feel that nice big stretch come up through the back of that right leg. So good for us. Now we're going to inhale. Bring ourselves back up. Relax those hands down our spine. You might roll your wrists a little bit, roll your shoulders. Bending this right knee, we're going to bring our hands down. Flip your left foot up, rocking back to a nice plank here. Chaturanga down. Inhale. Look up toward the ceiling. Exhale, down dog. All right. Woo! My body is feeling that. So good for us. Oh my goodness. I've needed this. Okay. So now we're going to do the other side. We're going to inhale and swing that left foot forward. You can always take your foot out and around instead of through. And then we're going to turn that right foot out, lifting our torso, thinking about that left knee being right above our ankle. Arms come up, shoulders away from our ears, palms facing each other. Nice, straight, strong right leg. Holding an invisible ball between our hands. Belly's pulled in slightly. Nice, deep yoga breaths. All right. Nice big inhale. We're transitioning to warrior two, opening up to the side. Left arms forward, right arms back. We're going to turn and look over those left fingertips. Think about your shoulders being right over your hips. We're not reaching forward like this. We're standing our ground, reaching with those hands. Belly's pulled in. Think about opening up your hips a little bit there. It's a subtle little thing. Inhale, bend that elbow. Elbow comes down to our leg. We can get that block. Love our blocks. Drop that hand down. Okay, and then we're going to bring this right hand up. Reaching up. Palms facing left. Opening up through our rib cage a little bit here. You might put a little pressure on that left leg. Nice deep yoga breathing. Very good. Exhale, right arm comes down. Adjust and lift. We're going to open up that left leg to the left a little bit. That puts a little relief on our quad too. Reach forward. Inhale, twist to the left. Put that, open up if it's a balancing act. Right elbow over left leg. Right hand on your left shoulder. Left hand behind your back. Looking over that left shoulder. A little pressure on our right leg. Nice, straight, strong. Little pressure on our left leg. Nice, straight, strong right leg. Very nice. And release and untwist. And lift. And straighten that left leg. All right. Ready for triangle now. Our hips are facing straight ahead. Belly's pulled in. We're hinging at our hips, keeping that left leg straight. Arms go forward. Now, bring those arms down to our block. Big stretch it in the back of that left leg. Next inhale, we're going to open up to the right. Hand goes all the way up to the ceiling, opening up like a book. I'm going to turn and look up toward the ceiling. I still have my reading glasses on. I might need them for later. I'll put them down here on my nose. Big stretch up through that left leg. Exhale, hand comes down. And inhale, we'll bring ourselves back up. Very nice. All right, now getting ready for that prayer, hands behind the back. So I'm going to flip and switch so you can see behind me again. All right. Legs stay the same as triangle. Hands come behind our back. They can stay here, lifting and pulling our shoulders back. We might flip them up, pulling our belly in, turning our torso to face over that left leg. Lead with your sternum going forward and then down so that we're looking at our left shin there. Elbows go up toward the ceiling, relaxing our jaw. Very nice. Nice big breaths. We always take at least 5 breaths in each pose so that our body can adjust and get into the pose. And we can hit all those target areas. Now we're going to inhale ourselves back up. Dropping those hands down, rolling our wrists and our shoulders a little bit. We're going to bend that left leg. Hands come down, flip your right foot up. Rocking back. We've got a nice plank here. Chaturanga down. Inhale, cobra. We're going to exhale to child's pose. So we're going to bend our knees. Big toes come together. Walking back, bringing our seat down to our heels. Our hands kind of walk forward. Our forehead comes down to the mat. And we're going to relax down our spine. This is a passive pose. Everything's nice and relaxed. You can soften your elbows a little bit. so that you can relax through your shoulders. Relax that lower back. Notice your breath. Nice deep yoga breathing. Notice the sound of your exhale. You can accentuate the sound of your exhale, kind of making a little internal sigh there, sound of the ocean, nice and calming. Okay. Inhale, lift. We're going to spread our fingers out. Come on up to down dog. Looking back at our knees, extending through our shoulders. Give your head a little shake. Next inhale, we're going to walk those feet up between our hands, lifting for flat back. Exhale, fold. And then we're going to inhale up to chair pose. So we're going to lift and bend those knees. And our arms come up in front and over our head. You want to relax your lower back, kind of sit back into a squat. Palms are facing each other. We're going to engage our shoulders and our arms like we're holding an invisible ball. And engage your hips and your quads like you're holding an invisible ball between your knees. Everything's pushing toward that middle line. Now we're going to inhale, straighten these knees, palms come together. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Relaxing down through our feet. Nice and grounded. Very good. All right, excellent. Moving on. How's everything looking, Bill?
Good.
Okay, awesome. All right, so next we're going to do a balance pose. And I was thinking we would do tree pose today because tree pose is awesome. And if we have any new people who are jumping in, it's a great balance pose to start with. So for tree pose, I always step off of my mat and get on as firm ground as I can. Hardwood floor, linoleum. I have my nice squishy carpet here. That's okay. The harder the surface, the better you're going to balance. Okay. So my belly's pulled in, my shoulders are over my hips. I'm just spreading out my toes to get nice and grounded. On our next inhale, we're going to shift our weight to our right foot. And we're going to bend that left knee and bring the bottom of our foot to our ankle and then slide it up to our calf. My kind of going forward, my heels kind of going back. And I bring my hands up to heart center. Little micro adjustments. On our next inhale, let's take our hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, opening up our hands to the sky, relaxing our shoulders away from our ears, palms facing the sky, like a tree blowing in the wind, making our adjustments, opening up through that right leg, or that left leg. Now we'll inhale and bring those hands back together. Exhale down to heart center. And then we'll take that foot back down. All right, now take a moment to notice how your right side is feeling a little different from your left side. Notice how your leg's feeling, your lower back. All right, let's get ourselves balanced out. So we're going to shift our weight to that left foot. Bending our right knee, foot comes to our ankle, and then slides up to our calf. Toes going forward, heel goes back. Palms right here at heart center. Now we're going to inhale those hands up above our head. Exhale, opening up those hands. Shoulders come down away from our ears. Ooh, it's this carpet. I'm rusty. Belly's pulled in. Very nice. Inhale, hands come back to center. Exhale down to our heart. Very nice. Gracefully bring that foot down. Relaxing down our spine.
Belly's pulled in. Relaxing down, spreading out those toes. Nice and grounded. Very good. All right. Come on back to your mat. Just looking in the camera here, I noticed, you know how in college we had the freshman 15? Well, I'm noticing I've got some COVID-19 going on here, you know? So that's okay. It's just, look at this nice design on my t-shirt. Focus all your attention right to this design. Okay, so we all got it, right? So moving on, we're gonna do our wide angle poses. Take our feet wide and our knees straight. Spread out those toes, belly's pulled in. We're gonna inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Big stretch. I don't mean we all got COVID, and I don't mean we all got gained 19 pounds. I think I meant we all got the joke, right? Get the joke. Freshman 15, COVID-19 gives COVID-19 a new meaning. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. We're going to hinge at our hips and take our hands down below our shoulders. Relax down our spine. Our head comes all the way down. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to turn sideways, actually, because that would... I'm going to turn sideways. Can you see me? There. We're going to come all the way down and hang your head down until you're looking behind you. And then relax your shoulders and your jaw. Relax your head. Give your head a little shake. So what this is doing is it's putting traction in your vertebrae. As we're hanging loose here, don't hold tension anywhere. You're creating space in between your vertebrae. And that lets that great blood flow come in, oxygenating all those ligaments and all those muscles around your back and in your spine. It's so good for us. Nice big breaths. Very good. You can walk your hands back a little bit. Okay, now we're going to inhale and bring ourselves back up. Lifting our sternum, rolling our shoulders back. We're going to bring our hands behind our back now. And we're just lacing our fingers together like that. Lift our heart, draw our shoulders back, and your hands are going to come away from your seat here. Nice big breath. Exhale, hinging at our hips, our shoulders come down, and our hands go up. Lifting those hands up toward the ceiling, relax through your shoulders. Let your shoulder blades come together. Relax down your spine. Breathe into the backs of your legs. Head still nice and loose. Very good. All right, now we're going to inhale and lift ourselves back up. Release those hands. Now we're going to inhale, take those hands up one more time. Get your peace fingers ready. These two. Exhale, fold. And we're going to put those fingers around our big toe. You got to keep your knees straight. If this isn't available, you can put your hands around your calves. But what we want to do is we want to bend our elbows and use our arms to just bring ourselves deeper into the pose. Our elbows are bent. Think about your arms going toward a 90-degree angle. Relax your lower back, relax your jaw. Head's nice and loose. Very good. And now we're going to inhale ourselves back up. Now, we're not going to go all the way up this time. We're just going halfway up. We're going to bend our knees, and we're going to go into a squat. So we're going to kind of scooch our feet in toward our sit bones, lowering our seat down. My arms are inside of my knees. And we're going to bring our hands here to heart center. A little pressure on the insides of our legs, relaxing down our spine. Relax our lower back. And we're just going to do five nice yoga breaths here. You could close your eyes if you want or find a focal point to look at. Very good. All right. Now, let's just put our hands to the side, bring our seat down, and bring your feet toward me. Very good. And we are going to do some hip openers now. Ah, very good. Looks like you guys can still see me well. Okay, so seated hip openers. We're going to bend our right knee first. No, left. Take our left foot and put it over our quad here, our thigh. If that's not available, you can just have your foot to the side here. That is totally fine. We want to flex that right foot. Thank you, cameraman. We're going to take this right arm behind us. Very nice. And we're going to put our left hand over our knee. And we're going to straighten out that elbow and gently push that knee down toward the floor. Flexing that right foot. Very nice. All right, now we're going to release and let that knee come back up. Now, we're going to open up our heart. Take our right hand back. Our hands are back below our shoulders. Belly's pulled in. We're going to let our head hang back. And we're going to use our hip muscles to push our knee down toward the floor. It's going to look like this. Pushing that knee down toward the floor. Pushing your hands into the floor. And you're going to take your chin and push it up toward the ceiling. So my lower teeth are going in front of my upper teeth. And I'm pushing my chin up toward the ceiling. So you're getting a nice stretch down your neck, down towards your collarbones. All right, and release, head comes up. Now we're gonna walk ourselves forward. If you wanna get your strap, you can. Or you can use your hands. We're gonna lean forward, bring our tummy down toward our leg, and bend our elbows and pull ourselves into a nice little stretch here. And we're getting a nice stretch in that left hip. Relax your shoulders and your jaw. The more you relax, the deeper you can go. Do flex that right foot. Good. And release and come back up. All right. We're going to straighten out that right leg. I push my hands into the floor here and just let my spine hang to bring everything back into alignment. And then we're going to bend that right knee and put our right foot on top, or it can be here. Flexing our left foot. Left hand goes back under our shoulder. Right hand goes on our knee. And we're gently pushing that knee down. Relax your lower back. Relax your jaw and your shoulders. Relax where you can relax. It does let you go deeper into the pose when you're not holding tension in places that you just don't need to be holding it. And release. Let that knee come back up. Hand goes back, opening up our heart, looking up toward the ceiling, flexing that left foot, taking that right knee down toward the floor. Push the heels of your hands into the floor. Chin goes up toward the ceiling, out and up. And you're getting that nice stretch down through your neck into your collarbones. All right, and relax. Bring our head back up. Walking ourselves forward here. Leaning forward. You might like to use your belt to put around your foot. Chin goes toward our shin. Relaxing down our spine. The more we relax, the deeper we go. Breathing into that right hip. Very nice. All right, we're going to lift ourselves back up here. Let's see what we have time for next. All right, let's do our side stretches with, I call them B's and D's, because this is a D and this is a B, and that's why I call them side B's and D's. There's probably a Sanskrit name for it. I'm sure there is, but I would have to look that up. So we're going to turn our body to face over this left leg, and we are going to use our belt this time. We're flexing that left foot. We're going to reach up to the ceiling, nice big stretch. Exhale, leaning forward, reaching forward. You're going to feel that big stretch in the back of that left leg. Our belt goes around our foot. Chin goes toward our shin, relaxing down our spine. You're going to feel your shoulder blades pull away from your spine here a little bit. Breathing into the back of that knee, that left knee.
release and bring ourselves back up. Very good. Okay, now this time, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, lean forward. Put the belt around that foot, and we're going to put that belt into your left hand. We're going to reach over your foot with your right hand, and then we're going to lift that right shoulder and look under your arm. So you're opening up to the side, and you're going to let that arm hang over so you feel that great stretch go down your right side into your lower back. So good. You're going to feel this tomorrow in a good way. Your body's going to be like, thank you so much. I thought you forgot about me. Like this part of your body, like this little muscle right here that we haven't been working. Inhale, arms up. Relax down our spine. Very nice. Lean back. Switch your legs. Put this foot in. We're going to adjust so that our body is now facing that right side. Reaching up to the ceiling, big stretch. Exhale, leaning forward. Belt goes around the arch of our foot. If your hands are available, you can just use your hands. Don't have to use the belt. Chin goes down, relaxing our shoulder blades away from our spine. I'm really feeling a big stretch right here in my shoulders right now because I'm letting my shoulders pull away. So good for us. It's all about blood flow. And then inhale, bring ourselves back up. Yay. Reach up to the sky again. Exhale. Hands go forward. You can use that belt. Put that belt into your right hand. And then we're going to reach over our foot with our left hand. And then we'll lift that left shoulder up toward the ceiling, looking over to the side, letting that arm hang over. So we feel that nice big stretch through that rib cage on the left. So good. Relax your lower back. Relax your jaw and your shoulders. Now inhale ourselves back up. Oh, so good. Relax. Back. We're going to bring our feet forward. I'm going to go sideways now. We're going to do reverse tabletop. So good for our shoulders. My mat wants to keep scooching back. I think like as I go back and forth on it, it like scooches that way. Okay. So we've got our hands below our shoulders back here. Kind of work with the angle of your hands because there's a wrist thing that goes on here and you have to find that sweet spot for yourself. Everybody's different. My knees are bent. I'm looking straight ahead. Next inhale, we're going to lift up our seat, our arms straighten. Feel that through your upper arms and your shoulders. Belly's pulled in. Then we're going to lift our hips up toward the ceiling and look up at the ceiling. Think about having a straight line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. Squeeze your glutes. Big stretch through your shoulders and your upper arms there. Nice and strong. So good. You guys are amazing. Exhale. Bring that seat down. Very nice. Now let's walk ourselves forward. Cross our ankles. Kind of tuck your feet in here and put your hands around your shins. We're going to rock forward a little bit to get inertia to rock back and forth like this, like a rocking chair. We're going to do that 3 times because it feels good. So good for our back. Excellent. And then we're going to lay down. Scooch our seat forward. Lay down. And we're going to get ready for our supine twist. Oh, good. We got everything in. Even with all my silly chitter chatter, we're getting everything in. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Every practice I do, I try to hit every part of our body. So it's a well-balanced practice, every one we do. Every practice we do, some things I'll do the same and some things I'll do different. But it's all like it all flows together and it's all hitting every part of our body. So we always do some kind of twist at the end. So here we've got our legs are bent. Hands are here next to our side. We're going to cross our right leg over our left. Then you're going to kind of draw your left leg up a little bit. And then you're going to drop those knees all the way over to the left. and your left hand is going to rest on that right leg. And our right arm is going to go straight out to the side. Oh, that feels so good. And you're going to turn and look over that right arm, relaxing your shoulders and your jaw. Relax your lower back. This is a completely passive pose. It's very good for our spine. If you do this every morning, your back will be so happy and thankful. Compassion and loving kindness for our bodies. Taking good care of ourselves so we can take care of others. That's what it's all about. All right, so we're going to uncross those knees. Knees come back to center. Arms are down here at our side, adjusting our spine. Inhale, cross our left leg over our right. Lifting up that right foot a little bit so we can drop those knees all the way over to the right. Our right hand goes over our left leg. Our left arm goes straight out to the side. And we're going to turn our head to look over that left shoulder. Relax. You're going to feel a nice little stretch through that left hip. Our shoulders should be on the floor. Relaxing our lower back. Very good. Release that left leg, uncross. Bring those knees back to center. Hands come down to our side, adjusting here. We're going to inhale, bring your knees up to your chest and hug those legs. We want to pick up our head and just squeeze up into a little ball. And this brings our back into alignment because we just did twists and we want to bring everything back into alignment. So squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then release. Relax your lower back. Let your head come down. Feet come down. Let's straighten out those legs. Adjusting our spine here a little bit. Let's turn our arms. Let our palms face up toward the ceiling. Our feet are a little bit wider than our hips. Relaxing down our spine. We're going to melt down into the ground. In preschool, we say we're melting like Olaf in summertime. Or we melt like our favorite popsicle. And we all say our favorite popsicle flavor. Whatever image appeals to you. Or one of your own. But melting and relaxing. Notice the floor beneath your hands. Notice the weight of your head on your mat. Jaw is relaxed. Notice how your belly rises on your inhale. Exhaling down into the floor. All right, next inhale, let's roll to our right side. Tuck our arm under our head, bending our knees, making our adjustments there so we can relax on our side. Have a pleasant smile on your face. Thank yourself for all the hard work you do for your body. And thank your body for all the hard work it does for you. All right, we're going to start to wiggle our fingers and wiggle our toes. Move our spine around. And we're going to push into the floor, push ourselves back up. And come back to a nice seated position here. Nice and comfortable. Hands come up to heart center. Pleasant smile on our face. Letting those thumbs rest right there on our heart. May the intentions of our heart and the words of our mouth and the thoughts of our mind
be to the glory of God. Namaste. Namaste. Good job. Have a good evening. Love you guys. Oh, hey, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Cuckoo. Get your cuckoo. Get your cuckoo. Get you. Oh.